You are given $2 trillion in 20 years to build something in the USA. What do you build? I would build a huge ISP network to get everyone affordable fast internet. I would build hundreds of huge apartment blocks with thousands of rooms. Each one would be rentable by the month/year for a very affordable price. The rooms would be self-contained with a bathroom, kitchen, living area and bedroom. They would have a modular design that would be easy to clean/repair between occupants. There would be community-owned shops, markets, and restaurants on the ground floor. Priority would go to helping residents establish businesses there. One of the units would be dedicated to in-house fabricating of replacement parts for the apartments above. There'd be a communally owned top floor social area with a subsidized bar/restaurant/cafeteria, outdoor space, gym etc. There would be an online system hosted in the building designed to foster social activity, introduce you to other guests, allow discussions to take place etc. This system would be tied into all the other apartment blocks, so guests could choose to swap to another venue if they wanted, either temporarily or permanently. Time to build that space elevator, guys. New jobs for everyone. 2 office chairs for the military. Tantalus, the maze of madness. 10 square miles of concrete and steel walls, 20 feet tall. If you can navigate it, you get $1 million. But you are wearing a loincloth, and you can't take anything in there with you. No food, water, writing utensils, friggin' naval lint, nothing. Update. I truly did not know how popular Maze Runner was. I was thinking more off of the Titans. Nothing. Like most people who get money, I can now game the system and ensure I never have to pay you back anything. I'm the richest person in the world at this point. Try me. A giant statue dedicated to me for all the hard work I did building it. A legitimate railway system for public transportation. An excellent group of universities, where the fee isn't 2 kidneys for 1 sem. I'd squander it on an unwinnable war. I would build a table. I'm pretty sure I could learn how to do that in 20 years. Build several huge dollar science competitions and grants for carbon recapture, climate cooling/heat harvesting, sustainable plant-based meats, especially fish, and ocean cleanup. Molten salt thorium reactors, both fluoride and chloride salt versions. For different reasons. Solve the fission product corrosion species problem, and then build them. Bridge to Hawaii. Edit. I appreciate people are considering the engineering challenges of my dumb joke and allegory for the Afghanistan war. Think that amount could refurbish the transport infrastructure and roads in Chicago plus build the once planned central area circulator? Because I'd do that. It's a huge network, and it needs a lot of work. Buy Nestle, then dissolve it. I would invest it in safe nuclear power generation to make cheap electricity for everyone. Probably hospital/healthcare facilities that don't bankrupt people. Pay the Japanese and or French to build actual good quality high-speed rail to every state. The SCP Foundation, because fuck the world. I'd build a Lego house. Does dismantling the insurance industry count as building something? High-speed cross-country rail and more efficient public transpo. Too many cars in major cities. A wall exactly 1 imperial foot longer than the Great Wall of China. A giga desalination plant on the site of the old Sononifer power station that runs on solar and wind power. A huge penis building that goes into space. Nuclear fusion power plants for extremely cheap, clean energy. Then a PC with a RA9, 5950X and a 3090. Become a mad scientist and build a doomsday device. I'd spend it on healthcare and education. And a giant statue of William T. Sherman on Stone Mountain looking down on Atlanta with flaming eyes. But mostly health and education. Oh, and fix our fucking roads and bridges. A self-funded political party with no special interest influence. Louis C.K. had a bit about winning the lotto and building a pet store that charged $800 for a bag of dog food. When customers complained about prices, he'd tell them to go somewhere else and then keep building more franchises so people would think business is great. $2 trillion that get siphoned into my personal bank account. But if I had to spend it on something other than myself, build new homes and new national parks. Turn the major 5 into the major 6. As many solar fields and other renewable energy sources as possible, and reduce the cost of energy as much as possible for everyone. High-speed underground railroad that would connect every major city in the country. I'd build a library to house $2 trillion worth of college textbooks. Would only be able to buy 3 books, but it's a start. I'd build the largest solar farm in the world, out in the goddamn desert of Arizona near Yuma. At least part of the money would be spent on grid-scale battery solutions. Not lithium-ion ***. I want something that will still work 20 years from now with a daily discharge cycle. I'm thinking molten metal batteries, but I'd have a competition between various battery MFGs to see which tech comes out on top. This place would power a good chunk of the US, carbon-free, for *CHEAP**. There would have to be a very minor fee, just to pay the workers, to maintain the solar farm, basically wash the damn things once in a while, and fix/replace panels/wiring that's not working. Extra money coming in beyond what's needed for expansion/disaster recovery funds would go directly to a separate fund for expansion. Eventually I want to power the whole goddamn nation. Education for you Muppets. An extensive public transport network. Solar power plant outside Reno. Giant power plant, all solar panels.